final showdown.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. You're not going to believe what's come out this week. In accordance with recently leaked TLC production records, Sister Wives, the series that professed to be a raw and censored glimpse at the Brown family's polygamy, may not have been so genuine after all. The documents, purportedly accessed from an internal network server, seemingly reveal that entire plots were planned out, written down, and vetted months prior to filming ever taking place. We're referring to phony arguments, scripted reconciliations, and forced tears typed directly into the call sheets. If that sounds far-fetched, just wait until you see who okayed it. But first, you know the routine. If you're sick of being deceived by reality TV, if you're ready to finally get the inside scoop on what TLC didn't let you know, click that like button into oblivion and subscribe so you don't miss the truth. Now, let's blow open what's actually been going down behind the cameras. It all began when a retired assistant editor went public anonymously on Reddit last 2 weeks. They said they worked on season 19, doing post-production for the episode Breaking Point. Nobody believed them initially, until they released a screenshot. A screenshot of a TLC internal document titled Production Notes, Sister Wives S19E6. And there it was, in black and white. Scene 14, Kody confronts Janelle over money. Emotion level, 8 out of 10. Christine's response, anger resolve. Robyn stays silent, tears. End the scene with Kody leaving for dramatic tension. Crew, that's not a flash moment. That's a script. And the kicker? The document included a script coordinator, a position which shouldn't exist on an unscripted show. Our source sent us more emails between producers and TLC executives dated months prior to filming. One of the emails in October 2022 is said to read, "Make Robyn's emotional journey the focus of S19. Her vulnerability will trigger engagement." That's marketing speak, not family recovery. Another line. Make Kody talk about patriarchal authority again. It's divisive but boosts retention. Consider this. TLC is said to have told Kody to intensify his dominance and arrogance because they knew viewers would rage watch. This wasn't reality television, this was emotional manipulation as a business model. Then it got ugly. The posted talent agreement, a 27-page lawyerly agreement, contained one eye-opening provision. All casting members who participate agree to perform scenes and dialogue as directed by production for continuity and audience interest. That is, Christine, Janelle, Mary, and Robyn all signed on to let TLC rewrite their lives. A second provision stated, production shall have the right to make changes to timelines, recreate events, and elicit reaction. It's essentially saying, we can stage your life if it's good television. So when viewers wailed while watching Christine load her car with bags and leave Kody in tears, the whole sequence could have been shot weeks down the line, after producers asked for a stronger exit arc. We spoke to our source, former production assistant Hannah. She was willing to talk off record. And what she revealed stunned us. By the time season 19 started, none of it was real anymore. Producers would meet with Kody and Robyn privately every Monday. They'd go over which wife would be in conflict that week, and then schedule filming around it. Christine hated it. She kept saying, "I'm done being told how to feel." Hannah also uncovered that the infamous Coyote Pass argument, the one that fans believed finally got to the family, was supposedly shot over 3 consecutive days, with retakes and multiple takes. TLC's editing room, according to her, was nicknamed the Emotion Factory. Why do this? Why would TLC jeopardize its reputation by scripting what it promotes as reality? The leaked internal memos reveal it all. A 2021 strategy report called Viewership Optimization Initiative stated, audience sentiment declines during peace. Conflict is associated with 3x engagement. That is, drama equals dollars. And as one of the old producers described it, when Kody began to lose control of his wives, TLC began to lose control of their ratings. So they created more conflict. They wanted the Brown family to blow up, on schedule, in front of the cameras, and under contract. Since the leaks came out, TLC has been silent. No formal announcement. But behind the scenes, the network's lawyers have been in panic mode. Christine and Janelle were reportedly insisting on seeing the unaired footage from seasons 18 and 19, which TLC is not going to share. And here's the kicker, Kody and Robyn were reportedly being offered separate deals for a spin-off show called New Beginnings. Right, while the rest of the family was left in the dark about the leaks, Kody and Robyn were already in talks for their next show. When asked for comment on the papers, Christine shared one ambiguous statement to her Instagram story. "You can't script truth. You can only hide it for so long." So where does that leave us? If these letters are genuine, and all indications are that they are, it makes Sister Wives not so much a reality show as a deliberately engineered emotional puzzle, constructed to make viewers angry and hooked. It suggests the tears, the betrayals, even the makeups may have been scripted months in advance of when the cameras started rolling. And perhaps that's the ultimate betrayal of all, not between the wives and Kody, but between TLC and the viewers who thought they were watching a genuine story. But one thing for sure, these leaks have altered everything. Because now, the world isn't merely observing the Browns. It's observing TLC. What do you think? Were the Browns pretending all along? Did TLC construct a narrative to deceive us? Tell me in the comments section below, and if you'd like me to dissect the other leaked memo revealing what's in store for season 20. You know what to do, subscribe, like, and hit the bell, because the truth has just begun. When the leaks initially began to circulate, TLC's Silver Spring headquarters went into complete lockdown mode. Executives, insiders say, called for an instant digital audit, cleaning out internal drives and unarchiving old production emails. One employee, interviewed anonymously, stated, "They instructed us to remove anything with the word script notes or retake list. It was pandemonium, everybody was scared. You could hear the sound of keyboards being clicked through the night." But most eye-catching of all was an email exchange labeled urgent, reputation management plan, dated just 3 days after the Reddit posting broke through to the mainstream. In it, TLC's head of PR supposedly wrote, "We cannot accept the authenticity of these leaks. We need to deflect the narrative. Highlight the emotional authenticity of the family's experience." A fancy way of saying, deny everything and spin it around. Then, fan forums and YouTube channels began exploding. Some viewers who had been watching forever said they had noticed something was off for years, repeated scenes, strangely consistent lighting, recycled dialogue. And then the freeze frame analysis that shattered the internet. A bunch of Reddit users compared 2 episodes, one season 18, one season 19, and discovered the same exact camera angle, same background props, even the same tear streaming down Robyn's cheek. Which means one of those emotional breakdowns was a reused shot. Reused emotions. Reused pain. And if that weren't enough, someone leaked the uncensored timecode log, a list that indicated which takes were labeled use for Final Cut. Guess what was listed next to several scenes? Recreate emotion, too flat. Or, in other words, do it again, but sob louder. As this proof mounted, TLC's silence became its own admission. No denial, no explanation, just edited social media posts and quietly erased behind-the-scenes footage. The word was simple, act like nothing occurred. Fans weren't buying it, though. Trending in a matter of hours were hashtags such as hashtag TLC exposed, hashtag scripted wives, and hashtag fake family drama. People called for answers, and reporters started calling on retired production personnel for comment. That's when a large outlet, we won't mention the name here, verified they'd witnessed the same leaked documents. And based on their own legal sources, TLC was already drafting NDAs and hush money payouts to silence important witnesses. A move one insider called Operation Contain the Chaos. But it was 2 weeks later that the real bombshell dropped. A confidential memo titled Damage Control Strategy, Brown Franchise leaked onto an entertainment blog. It mapped out a plan not to rescue sister wives, but to repackage it. The in-house objective was obvious. If authenticity is tainted, switch the story to dramatization. Call the show docu-fiction based on real events. In plain language, they were getting ready to retrospectively change the show's identity, taking a reality series and making it inspired storytelling. That's not an apology, that's an eraser issued by a corporation. Christine and Janelle, though, were apoplectic. Christine's attorney, according to one source, sent a formal letter calling for disclosure regarding her contract terms. Janelle apparently asked to see the emotion logs, a record of when producers told her to cry, fight, or yell at Kody. One line apparently read, "Encourage Janelle to question Kody's loyalty, tears expected." Tears expected. Picture yourself being instructed on when to be brokenhearted, and then knowing millions of people thought it was real. Christine finally spoke up again during a subdued Instagram live, stating, "I don't have to prove my feelings. They were true to me, even if someone else scripted the timing." She broke at the end. For the first time, fans did not see the TV character, but the human behind it all. And in that instant, something changed. This wasn't about entertainment anymore. This was not only about betrayal by a husband, but by a network that promised us truth and delivered fiction. Industry insiders are now referring to this as the TLC effect, where networks stage conflict because peace does not trend. An ex-Discovery Channel executive even stated, "Every emotion you feel on reality television is a commodity. It's measured, monetized, and red-hot until it sells. If that does not make you shiver in your boots, nothing will." Because what these leaks reveal isn't just the fall of sister wives, it's the collapse of the illusion that reality TV ever was real. And here's the craziest part, the documents you've heard about today? They're not the only ones. There's another file, labeled Project Lotus. Sources claim it contains details about TLC's next show, and that it's directly connected to the Browns. If that's the case, then what we've learned so far may just be the tip of the iceberg. So, what's your opinion? Was Sister Wives ever actual, or was it always a part of TLC's well-scripted universe? Leave your comment below, and tune in tomorrow, because in tomorrow's episode, we're analyzing Project Lotus, the secret TLC plan for Season 20. When the world believed the Sister Wives scandal couldn't get any worse, it did. Not even a week after the initial leaks went viral, another hidden document popped up online, labeled Project Lotus. And what these latest documents contained changed everything we thought we knew about TLC, the Browns, and the future of the entire franchise. As insiders revealed, Project Lotus was not a random codename but rather the network's clandestine master plan for reconstituting sister wives from the flames. Rather than manning up and owning the scandal, TLC reportedly chose to monetize it. Leaked documents, pitch decks, internal emails, and executive memos described a plan to rebrand the Browns' image from the ground up. One chilling title stated, "The Fall of the Patriarch, The Rise of the Brand." TLC was going to make Christine and Janelle empowerment icons, cast Robyn as the sympathetic survivor, and rebrand Kody Brown himself as the misunderstood man broken by fame. They weren't filming reality anymore, they were crafting it. A marketing campaign masquerading as a family tale. Deep within the documents, a PowerPoint presentation called Emotional Retention Drivers showed that TLC had been measuring minute-by-minute audience empathy, the precise moments at which fans experienced anger, sadness, or curiosity. Their success formula was basic: outrage, curiosity, hope, betrayal, repeated as often as possible. The Browns' feelings were not merely recorded, they were manipulated for maximum engagement. More egregious were the talent opportunity emails sent in February 2024, how they were considering replacements for disengaged cast members. That is Christine and Janelle. A bold note assured, exploring new cast members under working title Sister Wives, Legacy. TLC wasn't reviving a show, TLC was rewriting history in the midst of it being lived. Christine and Janelle found out, insiders claim, and were enraged. Lawyers became involved. Christine allegedly wrote an email stating, "You can't erase people who lived it."